Hey there. Yes, I am dressed in my Halloween costume. I am Popcorn. Because we're reading a Halloween story this week, and we're going to do some fun Halloween activities. Since Halloween is just a couple weeks away, I figured why not? We'll have a little bit of fun. So today we're going to read Pete the Cat and Pete's trick-or-treating story. And let's see what Pete's going to be. It's Halloween. Pete the Cat is excited to go trick-or-treat in a superhero costume. I hope nothing's too spooky happens, says Pete. Ooh, what could be back here? Oh no, it's a witch. Scary. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We have our flashlights. Let's go trick-or-treating, says Pete. Ooh, wonder what's back here. Boom, says that spooky spider. Ooh, scary. Pete and his dad walk outside. Swoosh! The wind rustles the leaves. That's kind of like blowing them around. Pete sees something moving in the tree. I wonder what it is. Say, look! Look! Oh, it's just an owl. That's not too spooky. They arrive at a neighbor's house. Pete rings the bell. He hears something strange coming to the door. Oh! Meow, says the cat. Trick or treat, welcome. Oh, phew, it's just Callie, says Pete. She wasn't too spooky. She's dressed up as a witch. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there's something in the yard. Ooh, look! Look, what could it be? Oh, it's a scarecrow, says Pete. That's not too spooky. Pete rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. Boom! Gosh! Whew. Happy Halloween! Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Miss Gold, the crossing guard. She's like a cat dressed up as a flower. At the next house, there's something glowing on the steps. Look! What could it be? Maybe something we painted in class last week? Maybe some of you will be cutting some at home or scooping them out and swishing them. Ooh, what are they? Oh, they're jack-o'-lanterns. Groovy, says Pete. Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. This door says, Happy Halloween! Oh, it's Pete's teacher. One piece of candy each, she says. She's a cat dressed as a cowgirl. Suddenly, they hear something behind them. What is it, says Callie. Ooh, look, look. Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not spooky, but groovy. That's Emma the dog, their friend. One last house, and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. Pete rings the bell. Ding dong! Yikes! It's a spooky ghost, says Pete. Oh no! Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. Callie and Pete get treats and a hug. Pete's grandma was a spooky ghost. Ooh. Trick-or-treating wasn't too spooky at all. Let's see what happens here. It was actually full of sweet surprises because they got to find all their friends and their grandma and get some yummy treats. Happy Halloween! So this week you guys are going to do a couple of fun Halloween activities. And those will be in the next videos. As you heard, moms and dads, grandmas, grandpas, when I read this book, I used the word look. We've been using that word quite a bit. Also, we've been working on. So you could use that a lot this week while you're doing your different activities or just in daily activities in general. It doesn't have to be school activities. It can be anything. You can say look, and that's just using 2 fingers by the eyes and going like this. And on is using one hand on top of the other. So those are 2 words we've been focusing on a lot, along with many other words, but we've been doing some activities that are strictly towards those. So have fun with this week's activities. I'm going to decorate a pumpkin. I'd love to see your pumpkins back. And you're going to play, you have some matching games with numbers and some matching games with Pete the cat and his friends. And you'll have some letter stuff to do and some triangle stuff to do. So I will see you guys all later. Bye.